this video, I'm going to show you how to make a very simple projectile trail in Unity. Okay, so you want to start off by creating a trail. So you right click on your scene, go to effect, click on trail. Then now you have a trail. You can name it whatever you want. And name it bullet trail. Here on the trail, you want to set time to 0.3. And then you want to change the material to default line or just sprite default. Both of these are going to work fine. And now onto the curve, you're gonna want to set the curve to 0 on the start and also at the end. And over here in the middle, you just right click, add a new key, then right click, edit key. And I'm gonna choose a value of 0.1, so it sits around at the very front, but not really on the front. And then you edit the key again and set the value to say 0.7, 0.3. That's not 0.3. Sorry, edit 0.3. So I would recommend you use something as reference, an object in your game or the player or an enemy, so you move the bullet closer to it, and then you can check if the value is too big. So for this is a little bit too big, so I'm gonna go down to 0.1. So it looks like this, and there we go. I think this looks just fine for this scene. Okay, so now we're onto the colors. I'm gonna paint this yellow. So I'm gonna delete all the points except the one, then choose a vibrant yellow color. Then I can click on the bottom here to add more points. So add a point at the very end with the orange color and make it a little bit darker, so around here is fine. And also you will want to move it a little bit, because just so that it looks better. So if I move it here, so you can see we can barely see the orange, so moving it a little bit closer to the middle makes it a little bit better to see. Now you want to add a point on the middle here at around 15 and then around another at 30%. So let's move this to 15 and this one to 30%. Doesn't need to be like very specific. It's just because I like to make it like that. There we go, something like this. If you move the bullet now, it looks a little bit better. But there's something else that we can do to improve it. And to do that, I'm gonna duplicate this bullet by making a second bullet trail. Then I'm gonna add the second bullet trail inside the other one. And for this one, all we want to do is set the ordering layer to -1. Go into the color here and remove the white, so it just looks like this. And lastly, you increase the size a little bit. So depends on what the first one is. So if this one is, the value is 0.1 here at the second point, then the second point on this one should be a little bit bigger than that. So let's say 0.24, 25. Like that. It didn't save. Yep, I didn't save. Enter. And now when we move the bullets, it's gonna look something like this. And we are kinda done, but I don't like how big it is, so I'm gonna change my mind and move this to 0.15 or to see if it looks better. And yeah, I think that's a little bit better, and I'm done.